Hi, Tracy here, and I have a layout in process called My Blue-Eyed Boy. I did this layout using, it was either the January or the February Studio Calico kit. And I used my silhouette to cut out from the white cardstock there. It says My Blue-Eyed Boy. That's my title. And then I'm going to mat that. And I used the craft paper there to mat that, and then that paper on top, that sort of antique-y, that's a Seven Gypsies paper, and it is called it's the Postal Collection, and it's called Letter. So I have like a double matting going on this one. This picture is a headshot of my son for acting. And his eyes just look really beautifully blue in this picture, so. And he is my blue-eyed boy. I have 4 kids, and 3 of them got their dad's green eyes, but this one got my blue eyes. And now I'm just cutting down the white enough that my matting shows enough. I wanted it to show well, but not too much, so I always pull it off a little bit at a time. And then I'm using that blue paper behind to make the letters show through real good on my title there. And that's the We Are Memory Keepers, We Are Memory Keepers archive collection, and it's called Notable. Love that paper. Here I am just cutting that Seven Gypsies paper because I don't want to waste it all on this because it's not showing. I don't know why I didn't go ahead and... Oh, I think I had already started gluing it down, and then I realized, I should have saved the center portion of that paper because I like it. And then I'm not centering the white part perfectly. In fact, I have it flush with the Seven Gypsies paper at the bottom so that only the craft is coming through. And then I even have it off center so that just a smidge shows on the right of the Seven Gypsies. And then the left and the top show a thicker portion. And that actually helps the eye go to the picture. Which is funny because you'd think, oh, with it centered, it would be better, but it actually helps, especially because here I use that Seven Gypsies paper again. And so with the Seven Gypsies, like anchoring at the bottom because there's more of it, with the thicker lines up at the top, it does that whole angular as opposed to a triangle. And the eye flows going from the top down into the picture. And then I'm underscoring the whole thing there with the blue. And that helps. The reason I put the blue all the way under my title is because that anchored the title nicely, especially since it's the same exact paper that's underneath in the title. I just love the way that came out. This whole layout is a little more, oh, the only word I can think of is clean. It's more of a clean layout for me than I normally do, which that's not necessarily the right word, but you know, it's very kind of uniform, I guess, even though I have it not centered, etc. And now I'm going to cut out some of these little pieces here. I end up using a real cool geometric design piece. I love that paper. That is also We Are Memory Keepers. And it is from, oh, it's the Notable collection. I said the other paper the wrong way. The collection is called Notable. This paper is called Listed. And that blue one is Archive, is the name of the paper. Love this Listed paper. I've used a ton of the little words from that. And I love that geometric, the circles there, that strip. I love that. It's so cool. And then these little tags came, and the one at the bottom there, and then the one I'm playing with at the top. Those also came from the Studio Calico kit, either January, February, I don't remember. And I'm playing around up at the top, but I end up actually going to the left there. And here's the piece that I use, not that one, that one. Arrows. Well, it's really triangles, but. And then I'm going to use these Tim Holtz letters. I'm actually going to use just the numbers from that. And that's essentially right there is how I do that cluster up at the top left. This is a pretty simple layout. It was one of those ones that came together very easily for me, which I love. When it all just seems to flow and fit. And now I'm thinking of that yellow arrow because I have the yellow up at the top and then the yellow that's in the Seven Gypsies paper. So I'm using my tiny attacher to attach those down. I think I'm pulling out some washi tape, yeah, to cover them. That one was really sticking out and could have torn the plastic cover sheet. So here's where I pull out 2013. These metal letters really go with that Seven Gypsies paper. It has a very antique feel. It feels almost like ephemera. Close up, I really like it. And the metal of the Tim Holtz also has that antique-y feeling, so vintage. I don't have the layout in front of me and I don't remember what I end up doing. Seems like I didn't go with these wood. Stars, but maybe I did. I can't remember now. I like them looking at it right now. They're that wood circle or metal circle. Those, I'm going to use 3 of those. Those are from my stash, and I believe I got them at Michael's, oh, I don't know, a couple years ago probably. At least a couple years ago. I'm looking through all my metal embellishments right now because I'm wanting metal now that I use those, the 2013 metal. And so I am going to use these circles. I was just trying to figure out which ones. I thought I didn't use those stars. I think I used something else. Yeah, I'm going to ink. Thought about painting those metal corners. Going through my inks here, I think I'm going to use Mr. Huey's. I think that is Mr. Huey's Passport, maybe? I went with pretty dark. This is a masculine layout, obviously, because it's my son. So I wanted it to be like true ink looking. Like the ink container got spilled over. Oh yeah, okay, so I do add a little sparkle here with some, I think it's stars, some stickers, not too crazy. And then I also use these metal looking, they're almost like enamel dots. I think they're pearls, or considered pearls. I thought I used the stars, maybe I didn't, but you'll be able to see it in the close-up. I don't have the layout again near me, so I always have the layout near me. I just totally forgot when I turned on my recording. So there I added a little bit of silver ink too. So and those, oh, here's the stars. I thought I added stars. That's the stars. And they really, again, even though it's a boy layout, they just really finished it off for me. I liked that with the ink and the other metal pearls. Thinking about those photo corners again. I was going to paint them, but I decided not to because I thought it looked good just the way it was. So there's the finished layout. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.